Quick video. This is or was the FMS FSC24. Their 24 scale short course truck. It had a typical short course truck stubby body on it. Wasn't crazy about the body, but I love how the chassis was set up. And I knew with some trailing arms, it would look right or proper. So I ordered the arms when I ordered the truck. And the shocks, I already had the motor, the furitek Unity 2-in-1 motor, I already had that. Fitting that was skeptical, but I got it in there. So that worked out also. But there it is. Comes with a brush motor. I'll put a stock picture up here. But it comes with regular sized arms in the back. No trailing arm. Just a typical FCX24 wheelbase, but it's a short course truck. Solid rear axle, independent suspension up front. I changed the shocks on here. I love these shocks. Next Racing. Full disclosure, my first couple of sets were given to me, but thought they were so great, fell in love with them. That's all I've been buying since then. Yes, buying. So the first few sets were free. Ever since then, I've been buying them. Great shocks. No complaints from me. But, I put the trolling arms on here. RC all-wheel drive. Extension kit. Comes with the longer rear drive shaft. This comes with a dog bone. With cups. FMS must use red Loctite. Because I could not get those cups off. I had to literally cut them off. Drilling wasn't working. Retractor screws didn't work. I had to literally cut them off. The rear I didn't care because I was going to use a spool instead of the stock diff. So I just cut that straight off. The front I had to finesse it so I didn't mess up the rod that's in there. The rod is in the transmission. It's not a cup on this end. And they don't sell the rods separately. I had to buy the whole transmission if I would have screwed that up. So took my time, cut it off, got it off, got this on there. Everything's good. The shocks, got the motor in there to do a little trimming on the chassis, but it's still structurally sound. If I see any problems, I'll just put a little, I don't know, carbon fiber plate or something around it. Stock servos, but as you can see, I cut off those 1.25 plugs and put some regular regular size plugs on it. Okay, so I'm gonna use them until they burn out or whatever. So I really don't feel like taking these servos out of this tray. It might be easy, but getting that shifting arm on and off was a little crazy, a little hectic. Take your time to get it done, but it took a little time and patience to get it on there. I think that's it. I got a body that I got to paint up. Lexan, no hard body. Everybody in their mind using hard bodies. Grabbed a good old Lexan body, lightweight. That's why I made my magnet mounts here. I already sized them up. So some of y'all probably guess what kind of body I'm gonna put on here, but I'm gonna put that body on here. Yeah, so this comes with open diffs front and rear, because it is a short course truck. But I wanted it to be more of a pre-runner. Although some pre-runners have open diffs in the back, I get that. But I wanted a solid rear. So first I put the Trill RC spool in here with the spiral cut. As soon as I put this is a 2-part axle, front and back. Set the spool in there, put the top on, or the other side of the axle on, immediately jammed everything up. Everything bonded up. So something's wrong with that Trill. Or maybe this is slightly different from the FCX24 axles, whereas though you must use the stock diff in here. So the Trill wouldn't work. Then I went old school. I bought plenty of these when they first came out. These are the original spools for the FCX24 platform before anybody started making them. Place on AliExpress started making them. The problem with these are they didn't fit the shafts, the drive shafts, or the axles. So you have to actually like trim the paint and like very fine grind the axles to slide them in either side of the spool. So I did that. It's in there. But these aren't perfect. I shimmed them. It's been years since I used these. And I was about to take another old truck apart to see how many shims I used, but I mean, it's smooth for the most part. You'll hear it in the video, but the motor got a little hot. You can sort of kind of hear it grinding or hear a little noise in there. It's not the motor. I got the proper pinion on here. I had a cedar motor for the FCX24 furitek pinion, which has a grub screw in it. I took that grub screw, took that pinion off of there, put it on here, cut down the motor shaft so it can fit way past the case, so it's not touching anything. The mesh is perfect. It's the gear, it's the rear spool that AliExpress special. So what I'm gonna do, I have some old diffs, not old, but I got some diffs I never used laying around. Before I what's that stuff called? I locked it. JBL. I used some JBL and I locked it. Before, back when I was really into the FCX. But anyway, I still have some brand new diffs in the case. So I'm gonna open one of them up, get some JBL, put it in there, lock it up, let it sit a couple days, make sure it's cured. I'm gonna put that in here. That way I know the diff fits, proper diameter. There should be no problems whatsoever. But that should be the last thing. I wanted to have this rear end locked up. All right. Truck has a nice amount of power. You'll see it in videos, wheel speed in the air. I'm gonna do the body, then I'm gonna run outside somewhere. Probably mess the body up, but this thing rips. In the house. It'll do wheelie in the house. Because most of them probably could, but this is a longer wheelbase than stock. Stock might do a wheelie. This longer wheelbase is still lifts the front end up. And I only did it in the house a little bit on 2S. This could do 3S. So this is gonna be pretty nasty. It's even a 3400 or 3450. But it's one or the other. And they can do 3S. The 2-in-1 furitek Unity. So I got that in there. All metal gears throughout, bearings throughout. Comes stock like that. I'm trying to remember, LC80, FCX18. Do they still got plastic spools in them? Or are they metal? Once again, I don't feel like taking it apart. But I was on the website looking for metal spools on FMS website, and there's none. So I've been like messing with Hobby Plus for a minute now, so I kind of lost track or touch with FMS products. So I had to go back and like refresh my memory. But anyway, I'm gonna use the original diff, lock it up, put that in here. I'm gonna leave the front open. Whatever the stock weight is, I'm fine, whatever. If I want more grip, then I might, I got some 20 mil diff fluid that I can put in the front. Stuff from Traxxas. I can put that in the front if I want to tighten it up some, but I want to leave this as a sort of a basher, rock racer type of thing. It can crawl a little bit, but the ground clearance ain't there, so well, you can't really see it in this video. The ground clearance isn't there. There's no portal axle. It's a straight axle with the knuckles in the front, you know, like short courses have. So there's really no ground clearance for really crawling. But trail truck, bashing, or pre-runner stuff. This is a pre-run. I'm gonna name this the FPR 18. FPR 18, unofficial. All right, I think I ran and I yacked enough for this video. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover. Peace.